Okay, so before I start with my video, I want y'all to go and subscribe my YouTube channel and go and follow my Instagram. So now let's get started. So first things first, now you might have seen the title of the video like saying 6 tips. Now a lot of people might be saying because you're doing the online schooling, so yeah, you still and tricks. So I hear y'all and I'm actually gonna be doing it. So the first tip is have any a book or like a paper or a memo pad, like example I have. So have something that you can write all your assignments in, all important stuff, all your assignments. So when you are when you're free time, you can just check it and then you can make a little checkbox, or you can if you already have it, you can just take it off, you can color it however the way you want it. And I feel like that is very cool. You can also do it in a normal paper and just tear it off in a smaller piece and keep it in the desk, or stick it in a bulletin board if you have. But I feel like that's a very cool tip. I do have that memo pad, and I just write it and I just tick it off. So it is very easy for me, and every single time I check it through, I feel like, okay, so I'm done with all my homework and I'm free to go. Now that is a very good tip. Now my second tip is that if you're a person who loves to write any notes, if even ma'am is doing just reading or something like that, you just like to write notes, have a spare notebook with y'all. So I really like to do that. So I just have the notebook just in my desk laying around above my textbook, like any subject, like English, math, and I try to write at least 1 to 2 sentences or good amount of notes about each subject. Like for science, I write a lot, social, English, each subject. So if you like to do that, really that's a very good thing. For maths, I will be going for sums or something like that. So I feel like that's very great. And you just have a spare notebook, you can write all the notes in it, and as you just flip through, you'll be that's the math notes, that's the science note. You can label them or you can write a 6-subject notebook, and you can just write science, and you can write all the rough notes and social. You can just do that. That's a very cool tip. So next is third thing is, well, I have my classes on the evening, some in your afternoon. I have it on 1 o'clock, but they send the link in 1:30. But now if your classes are in the morning, pretty much don't be waking up before 5 minutes of your class, because before class you have to open your camera in the Zoom meeting, and then you also have to be very concentrative, and you have to do all that stuff. So you just have to hear all that stuff. You don't have to ask everyone. So I feel like before 5 minutes, if you don't wake up, first things first, you'll be ready. Second things, you will be very concentrated in the class, and third, you're gonna be very awake. And then as you're done with your class, you can do your assignments and you're done. Other than that, if you're done with your classes, you like to sleep more if you wake up 5 minutes before. But I feel like just waking up 5 minutes are a healthy thing. So yeah. Now my fourth tip is don't do your school in bed. Now a lot of people do it, they feel comfortable. I feel like that's very good. You can do whatever you want though, but you can do it in your bed, you can do it in the desk, you can just do it in a chair like this, you can just keep your laptop in your lap. But if you do it in a bed or some in the chair too, a chair is a good idea. But in bed, you might think about falling asleep. That's a place you just fall asleep, right? Every single time you just lay down and you just fall asleep in a second. Now if you do classes there, that's a very bad thing. And also if the ma'am says to write notes, that's not a really great thing. But if you do it in the desk, you have a laptop here, you have your bag there, you can just take out, you can write how many notes you want, and that's also a very good thing. So yeah, that's my tip. And also, this is my last tip, I even told that, but the last tip is if you have a own phone of yours or something like that, a good thing to do is when you are having your class, if you don't like a math class and that's a class you have to be very concentrated, then keep your phone on do not disturb mode. So when I feel like every person has this situation that whenever you open a phone for notification, you try not to do something else, and the same thing might happen when you get a notification in the middle of a class, and you might just go through social media or stuff like that when you're doing class is just bad. So that's what I wanted to say, and that's my tips and tricks. So thank you guys for watching my TV. I'm super duper excited to do more of these videos, and bye. Meet you next time.
दूसरा क्या बोलता